Hey math enthusiast, welcome to the first section of integration. At the first, you must know we have a two kind of integration, defined integration and undefined integration. What's the difference between together? In this kind, your integration answer is a number, but in the second one, after calculating, you attain a function, not a number. So in here, I'm gonna tell you some important things. When I write the capital F(x) is exactly integration answer, but when I use this F(x) is exactly that things we're gonna to take integration. Therefore, the integration F(x) dx is exactly capital F(s). One more thing is so important. The integration is exactly inverse function of derivative. For example, when you have in here y equal x power 2, although we know derivative is 2x, that is implies that integration of 2x dx is exactly x power 2 plus c. What is the c exactly, guys? This c is a constant and you must put in any integration. Okay guys, to understand better this issue, let's tell you a notice. For example, in here y equal to x power 3, although our derivative is 3x power 2, that is implies that integration of 3x power 2 dx is exactly x power 3 plus c. But another one, for example, your function is sine x. If you're gonna to calculate derivative is cosine x. So integration of cosine x dx is exactly, yes, sine x plus c. In here, so important notice, if you're gonna to calculate, for example, you consider we having here cosine, sine, minus cosine, and minus sine. If you're gonna to calculate integration, you must go counterclockwise. If you're gonna to calculate derivative, you must turn clockwise. Therefore, if I tell you the integration of min cosine x dx is exactly, you must turn clockwise and minus sine x plus c. But when I tell you, you consider your function is min cosine x, if you're gonna to calculate derivative, we are in here and we must go counterclockwise and answer is sine x. It doesn't need to see because we are in derivative. But in 3, can you tell me? Yes, we are in here and integration we must go counterclockwise. Therefore, answer is cosine x plus c. Memorize this trick, it can help you calculate so better. But the first important notice, what is that exactly? When your function is in this form, x power n, if we're gonna to calculate this integration, the answer is x power n plus n divided exactly to n plus n. And at the last, you must add c. In here, okay, x at the power by 1 is 6 divided to exactly 6 plus c. But another one, guys, yeah, it's so simple, absolutely, x power 4 divided to 4 plus c. What is the linearity in integration? You know, for example, you have a f(x) plus bgx dx. You can separate this integration and a and b you consider is a constant. Therefore, we can write it a integration f(x) dx plus b and integration gx dx. Okay, let's go to the explicit example. By linearity property is 3 x power 2 dx plus 5 integration x dx minus 2 integration of 1 dx. If we're gonna to calculate this, is x power 3 divided 3 by 3 times plus 5 x power 2 divided 2 and minus 2, you know, that is 1, exactly 1 x power 0. And if we're gonna to add by 1 is 1 x power 1 divided 1. Therefore answer is minus 2x. But in the last, plus c. What about another one, guys? Guys, I don't gonna to waste your time, and if I'm gonna to calculate, simplify all the things, I think it's boring, and I put this responsibility for you. Okay, what's your idea about this question? It's so tricky. You know, if you could simplify anything in integration, please do that. It's so important. Therefore, I'm gonna to calculate this is x minus 1 times x plus 1 divided to x minus 1 integration dx, and they can cancel themselves, and answer is integration x plus 1 dx, and therefore is x power 2 divided 2 plus x plus c. That is nice, very nice. Wow, it's so powerful. And if nobody can solve this question, congratulations, you can do it very easily after this trick. Guys, you have a denominator. At the first, divide all this part to the denominator, and after that, start to calculate derivative. Okay, in here, x power 2 divided to x 1 over 3, and if I gonna to write it better, 6 divided 3, and if we gonna to minus by power rule is x power 5 over 3, but in here is 1, and 1 minus 1 over 3 is x power 2 over 3, and therefore our calculating, cause this part is 5 x power 5 over 3 minus 3 x 2 over 3, all this we're gonna to calculate, and is 5x, if we add this by 1 is 8 power 3, exactly in the numerator 8 power 3, this part minus 3 with this part I'm gonna to calculate it, x, if you add this power is 5 divided 3, exactly in the numerator 5 over 3, plus, yes, don't forget c. Okay, guys, wow, it's so powerful question. So powerful question. At the first, I start to calculate it. That is one step further than previous. At the first, yes, I calculate this. I divide it to this part, and x divided x power 2 over 3 is x power 1 divided over. But I must right now, because it has a 3 coefficient, is 3 x power 1 over 3, and after that I must calculate this for all the step of the statement, and answer is 3 by 5 is a 15, and if I'm gonna to calculate this variable is x power 7 over 3, and I'm gonna to calculate the second one. 3 and minus 3 is minus 9, and if I'm gonna to calculate this part, 1 over 3 and 1 is 4 over 3, and the 4 are calculating cos 15 x 7 over 3 minus 9 x 4 over 3 dx. Okay, right now it's so simple because it's a 15 parentheses. If you add this by 1 is x power 10 over 3 exactly in the numerator, minus 9 x 7 over 3 divided to 7 over 3 plus c. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe me. I'll see you in the next session of integration. Take care. Bye bye.